Cheers.
Well, cheers to you, sir.
Yes.
Here we are back on a Saturday night.
Here we go.
Before we get too hot and heavy, Jeremy, we were talking earlier about the snow day, and I did make light of it lately. It did impact our afternoon. We were not able to go to Cabin Fever, but real lives were impacted today in a horrific car accident out there on 78. The pile up, and I don't know the actual death toll or what, but there was carnage, and real lives were changed today. And that's really, I just wanted to say, all the car shit aside and all the, fussing we did about getting out there to watch these guys, hearts are out to the families and ones that were impacted on 78 today in that blizzard of 2026. A squall came out of nowhere. When we left the house, dude, there was nothing happening. And it 15 minutes down the road, it starts big flakes, and it got faster and faster. And all it takes is one car to get stuck. And then we weren't moving. And now the snow's piling up all around us. Plow trucks can't get by. Emergency vehicles can't get by. They literally had it all shut down. And we limped our way back home. And that's it on the lighter and darker side. We survived. We were safe. And that's all that matters, is that I get my heartfelt expressions to those that were impacted today. It is a thing, Jeremy. It can change in an instant. It can change in an instant. Jeremy, and right before the show, you dropped the bomb on us. So I will tell you, one dog owner to another, with the loss of another pet, Jeremy, our heart goes out to you. Again, man, oh man, it's, as a pet owner, I get it.
Wednesday, our golden doodle, she was diagnosed with bone cancer a few months, 6 months ago. And Wednesday, the pain, it just started to show in her. And we're not about to let a dog suffer. There's nothing medically we could do for her. We just kept her comfortable for the last few months. And Wednesday we let her go. She was a tough dog. She was a tough one.
And you guys are doing the hardest decision at that point, is monitoring, looking for pain, looking for that signal, trying to find that moment. They mask well, and it's probably the hardest thing you have to do, is come up with that. You've got to make that choice. But there's no one else that can do it but you two. You've known the animal that long. It's a choice that you guys. It's a very personal choice that you can.
We do rescues.
Okay.
So the dogs that nobody else wants. Luna was a breeder dog. So for the first 6 years of her life, all she did was make puppies. She never played. She never touched grass. She was always in a kennel. And they shaved her completely bald before they let her go. We got her. She was in quite a state, underweight, mismanaged, never touched grass, and brought her around. She's the reason I keep a mustache, because of the scar on my face. She took a bite out of my face early on, and that kind of put us in a bond. Trauma bond. Just like the Army. Trauma bond.
Are you?
It was quite a story.
That is a story.
Those stretchy bungee leashes, don't use them in the house when you have stairs. She tried to go up the stairs. The leash wrapped around the post, null post at the bottom of the steps, and she bungeed right into my face. She was scared, and she did what she knew what to do. But yeah, it was 13 stitches, little cosmetic surgery. Oh, I'll be okay.
Oh, well,
all while the wife was away in New York at that.
Are you kidding? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so blood just running, and I'm driving myself to patient first to get stitched up. I was about passed out. I was like typing my name in, and I was like starting to pass out, but there's like blood all over the screen because I was using my hand. It was epic.
Unbelievable. But it's those moments now that you can laugh. This is helping the healing process here. Sharing those moments, and yeah. Bravo. Sure. Well, the rest of it, we've got our chance to geek the hell out tonight. We found this guy on Instagram. Loves stumbling across like good content, and can respect, and hats off to a guy that a modeler, a little just watching them play with styrene and taking time to create. I mean, we're going back to an era that you can relate to, Jeremy, when you were having to literally make your own scale accessories.
Oh yeah. Yep.
This was an era before a printer, before you could go on eBay and blow all your money on scale crap. This was created. So
I got to give a shout out. I believe it's this man's birthday, Mr. James Story Rice. Correct me if I'm wrong, Story.
Hoorah.
I think it's either his birthday or he just had a birthday.
It just had a birthday. Okay. Well, if that is the case, a big birthday shout out to Story. Wow. Well, I don't know, Story, if Parker dropped the news or not, but he is lined up to be here next Saturday. So I'm hoping, Story, you will be back here with him to support and cheer him on as he tells us about the 2026 season and what is in store for the Recon.
It is today. We'll save you the heartache of
singing. You're not going to sing for him?
I'm not in a singing mood today.
All right. Yeah, fair enough. But you got the shout out right. Good eye, good call. And then as we wrap up tonight, we're going to have to make a hardcore stop. We have Fishing Bill here, and it ties in nicely with Vanquish and the OG. When they bring a Lexan body, look at that clean slate right behind you. That palette, that clear, clean palette, ready to create and drop some.
I got paint. I'm ready.
You're ready. All right.
I'm waiting on one more color. Waiting on Amazon to give me my last color.
Dude, the box art, I want that body. Like
I'm doing similar to the box art,
bro. That
you've been under a rock.
If that thing was RTR right there with that body, I'd be happy as hell. Like that paint scheme, I don't know what it is. It's the simplicity.
Simplicity, yeah, for sure, simplicity.
Just something about it.
Yeah,
I know it's caught attention, and you need a box art.
To build it, it was about 2.5 hours today. It's like riding a bike, building Origin.
Well,
you build 10 or 12 of them, and you start to get good at it. But there's a few differences on this one that are appreciated.
And that's what I'm anxious to tie into. Then and now, like a kind of a then and now, the OG versus the re-release. There's a lot of differences that pop out.
Yeah.
And we'll dive a little deeper.
Yeah.
All right. Let's make some room. He's got a presentation. He can take us deep into his scale garage. While he's doing that, I'll fish around on his Instagram and pull up a couple of highlights that he probably just cannot replicate here. So let's make some room. We'll find ourselves a soft transition. Michael, this was that early warning that I told you about. Make yourself decent. Get yourself ready. We got a 9-second transition and we will pull you up.
All right.
You almost have.
Almost. I thought I'd get lucky. My man, we got audio. We got you loud and clear. But we lost you. All we have is a scale garage. So I don't know if you want to kick your phone horizontal on us. I don't know if that's going to help. Can you flip your phone horizontally?
What about that?
Oh, now we got you, but you're still spanning. Hang on one. I don't know if I
Okay,
can.
all right. I'll go. Sorry. I guess. Yes. One moment.
I was going to say, I don't know if I might be able to zoom in just on him.
Technical difficulties.
You're fine. You're fine.
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
All right. Perfect.
Okay.
That's perfect. No, dude, it's perfect. Holy crap. I got 1,000,001 questions, but we're gonna have to do this formally.
Okay.
What is it? Instagram only? What we know it's Trail Mix. Give us a soft intro on what you go by, where to find you during the week.
So it's TrailMixRC. It's my RC journey. My kind of messed up with some Google stuff and I didn't get the email address. I missed something with the email, couldn't validate. So my email is trailmixrc@gmail. But it's TrailMixRC. You should be able to find me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Okay.
Haven't been that active on YouTube lately. I started off doing just kind of little scale movies, things that were a little bit too long for Instagram. At the time, just Facebook, and then some coworkers turned me on to Instagram. And I learned about the 90-second reels, and that just from a guy who comes from a media background, not having to spend a lot of time to do edits, and I could quickly post out some really cool stuff. Plus, I could use some copyrighted music, right? That was just really cool, making these little music videos. So primarily Instagram, and that's going to probably stay my mainstay right now. So you can find me on Instagram, TrailMixRC somewhere. You know, I should have been prepared and had the bigger logo, but you can't miss my logo. And I'm sure there's going to be some links with the video. So, okay.
No, you did perfect. Now, the Instagram thing, it was extremely hard on your IG page to just find a still photo. You have hats off to you, bro. These 90-second videos that you're doing, I mean, that is basically your page, and that takes time and much respect. And
thank you.
It's easy to cheat a photo and AI it and all that nonsense, but you have put together something very creative, and then hats off to the freaking garage itself. What you put together, there's a lot of originality. There a lot of original stuff, and that's what we can definitely see. And I want to definitely take a closer look at. Okay. Can you give us a history? What are we dealing with here? How long has this trail mix been a thing?
So trail mix has been an identity for a long time. I got the nickname years ago. My brother gave me a hard time about it, and then he saw a magazine I was producing one day on his one of his clients' desks in another state, and he goes, "I didn't know you did karting," and he said, "Yeah." He said, "My brother does that magazine." He says, "Oh, Trail Mix is your brother?" So been a nickname for a long time. Wow. Everything I've done hobby-wise, I've branded Mix somehow. I was playing with RC Hillies. It was Heli Mix. Rainbow 6, it was Rainbow Mix. I had mixes mercenaries and some first online shooter stuff. So everything's always been mixed. But um, I've played with RC for a while and in and out, in and out. I loved Hillies, but I had to stay on a simulator throughout the week. And if I missed a day and I went out to the airfield on the weekend, it was stressful, too stressful. Um, Last time I flew my hill, I had crashed it and I rebuilt it, and I'd done that a few times. It was kind of no big deal, but I'm just like, man, I'm just not getting the time. I don't want to do it again. I sold it, and I had a guy at work that told me about these RC trucks that were running for hours on a battery, and I'm like, I don't know what he's smoking, but I want some.
What year is
I
that?
was used
What,
to well, actually, gosh, man, I've known DJ now for years. He came to work with me, I don't know how many years ago. And so I started doing some research. This is pre-COVID, well before COVID. Started doing some research, actually started a spreadsheet. I was looking at different RTRs because I didn't want to spend a lot of money. I just wanted something that was reliable, I could count on and enjoy.
wow.
And I landed on a Traxxas Defender, and then I still didn't even take the plunge until right before COVID. For some reason, I bought something, and I'm glad I did because COVID happened and everything got to go crazy. I kind of overland detailed my truck. I went to a trail that was near me, and they liked my truck so much they said, "We're doing an overland comp. You got to have this, 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 this." So then I had to build a truck with that. Did all of that, and kind of the comp had some postponements, and then it was kind of a special comp, but in a sense too, with the people that were there, I was the winner. So that was kind of a cool thing. I'm just kind of new to the hobby. And it started fueling things, and I wanted to build more stuff, do more stuff, but I wanted a place to showcase it. I had been gathering lumber galore, and I had basically everything here, even a bandsaw I had bought. And COVID hit, and my wife got COVID. And so 2 weeks paid at home. She was in bed one solid week. Frame was done in 1 week. And then everything else has been like add on. But I'll start off with one of my, I'm going to take you off the camera if that's cool. Off the tripod.
Please take us in.
All right. So, and I can flip camera on this thing, can I? Or am I stuck in this mode?
No.
Let's see, because I don't see.
Might be.
Yeah, I
You
might have
should.
to get an app, but I don't think
All
I can.
right.
I don't
All
think
right,
you
so
You might be
staircase.
locked. Okay. No, this is working.
Yep.
Staircase. I didn't know anything about building a staircase. A little backstory: my dad was an engineer. He taught me that if you don't know how to do something, you learn how to do it. He never paid anybody to do anything, and he did this stuff, but I didn't pay attention and learn. I just was his helper, but enough to know what I was kind of doing. And then I studied how to build a staircase, and so that's a scale staircase.
And you're literally comparing yourself to your dad, who was what, a 1-to-1 carpenter building. You're comparing yourself to real staircases. Like, is that what you're? He was.
No. I'm just wishing I had learned. I'm thanking my dad and wishing I had learned more. But yeah.
But he was real life, and I'm just amazed at the level of detail in your scale when you start like literally honing in on 1-to-1 carpentry and scale everything down. Bravo.
So I mean, you've seen the videos. Then I can't tell how well you can see and what you can see, but
No, you're perfect.
This little outlet. I don't have glasses to see, but I could plug and unplug that plug into any of those four.
And
this guy's the same way. I mean, this one I can see a little better, so we can unplug it.
Unbelievable.
And then we can plug it in up top.
Is that your own creation, or were you able to purchase something to do that, or is that something you whipped up?
Parts washer is completely made by hand. It was a barrel that was 3D printed and given to me in blue plastic. I didn't know what to do with it. Everything else about this piece I made.
No shit. Wow. Dude,
The lamp,
what?
this is part of an ink pen. You know, it's just a wire. Oh, and I don't know if you've ever played with a safety clean parts washer, but it's
Mhm. Yep.
It's spot on. You nailed it.
Yep.
So yeah, the guys at Size Matters, Craig and John, great friends, great supporters of my madness, and they were really tickled because at one point in time, I forgot where they were now. Oh, before the parts washer came, we had the air compressor, which is completely scratch built, wooden dowel, some matchbox wheel, I don't remember what I made the stuff out of, a piece of wood and a couple of pieces of wood, piece of wire, paper for the belt, um, elastic for my hose or my power cord, same over here, because if you pull anything, you want it to be a little forgiving.
Yeah.
This plug, I don't know how well you can see, but handmade.
Mm-hmm.
But what it was I installed this, but originally this post was over here as a decoration. So when I moved it, I made a short post that was the protective conduit, but then the conduit coming out with some strands of wire stuck out of it. And I can't remember which one. Craig or John used to lose their mind over it. But then I ended up repurposing that power source because we needed it to branch out to put the parts washer here, things like that. I've got a drill press, a buddy in Tennessee, Todd at Hillcrest RC. He's got a cool little Etsy store. Actually, there's Hillcrest. He printed me a nice little, we'll come over here to the bench a second. Nice little drill press setup that I need to start working on as I can with some other projects aside. But drill press is probably going over in this corner where we have our grinder, which is, handmade. A couple of matchbox wheels are the two wheels on the end, one coated in sand and
Is
one's
that
not.
a real dry erase board?
Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh, I can't believe I forgot. Man, I meant to make a dry erase board for you.
Because I saw it say Happy Thanksgiving at one point on your Instagram.
Yeah.
And I was like, is that AI or you figured out how to write that damn small? Holy crap.
So I also have magnets. So I did that upgrade this year finally after years, but I can just stick it on the wall.
I like that idea. Okay.
I can change it out, and I meant to make one, man, for your show, and I'm totally sorry I forgot. It's been a busy evening. We've had a lot of travel today to go support family and grandkids and make memories. So
family first, always.
So
nice IJ. Holy crap, dude. Look at that IJ just sitting there in the garage. Bravo.
Well, I thought it was funny you were talking about
good work.
The whole Vanquish theme because this is my latest project that's still in the works.
This is the newest one that you're doing.
Yeah, I call it Project Comp J. Or that is Nate and the crew call it Project Comp J.
Are you about ready to drop a hardtop on there? Is that the scene that you have set up there?
Well, they actually have removed the hardtop so they could be working on the audio installation. This guy, he's from some entertainment business, and he showed up around the shop asking questions. He's really good about excitement, though. So they've hired him to work with Marty. Where are you, Marty? Marty, as the PR social media crew. But he's helping with the installation of this wonderful sound system that came from my buddy Steve, aka Ghost Flow RC in California, which I've put it all onto the speaker box to where I can I'm going to be putting magnets, right? Sticks inside. The hardtop will be permanently on there, but I wanted to be able to pull it in and out depending upon conditions. I don't want to abuse my speaker. I'll abuse the truck, but I don't want to abuse the speaker. So if I'm going to be in a situation. It's just not ideal. I can not use it, right? But yeah.
This is why you don't get a build done in an hour and a half when you need to pause and set this kind of stuff up. Oh my God.
And stare and stare. Yeah. So everything has a story to it, because in this whole journey over, God, how many years ago for COVID? 5 years?
What? Yeah, we'll call it 19. Yeah, we'll call it.
So I'm
5, 6 years.
And we can certainly go back to any little piece. Over this journey, it's been everything that comes into this space has to have a story that comes along with it, just because it's my storyboard. It's my from the video cameras. I mean, every little piece, pretty much. I may have missed an introduction of something. If I don't think I've missed anything critical, but yeah.
Does that garage door function?
So it does not yet. My plan one day is, yes, to make it a functional garage door.
F minus.
Priority shift, but they did have it functioning, but unfortunately the gears are broken. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. So it's not lifting right now, but at least the chain spins.
Wow.
Duct work was kind of a little bit of a booger to get my corners done. A few, I think maybe might have been my second try, but maybe my third try, because that's where, again, I didn't pay enough attention to my dad, and I'm not going to get it from reading. I'm more of a creative. Getting my precise corner so I could make that nice turn to give me that duct work, wooden dowel, styrene boxes, plastic mesh from the craft store, essentially for knitting, with some bars cut out of it, paint, some foil tape, duct tape, but yeah.
What kind of dimensions are we dealing with? Like, what's this thing measure out?
So this bad boy, I always forget myself, but yeah, we're 4 foot by 2 foot front to back. A width that should allow me to get it out of this room that I built it in.
Yeah, you don't want to be building boats in basements.
Yeah, it hasn't left this room yet, but I do believe that I've taken everything into consideration to be able to get it out that door. Everything in here is live too, so you slam the thing hard enough, man, there's going to be a lot of stuff falling, but I wanted everything to stay loose to where I could change it for scenes, or I could set it up. And,
shoe goo everything. just saying.
Mike's answer for everything.
To a hobby shop, that does actually happens. Ironically, I'm wearing an Anderson RC. Happened to be in that part of town today, ironically, which is an hour and a half for me. For this little birthday shindig for great nephew, but I thought about taking it there, but I mean, it would be a little bit of work because everything would have to come out, be organized. My favorites are my lights, my buddy Ronnie.
No, wait, Mike,
yeah.
You were thinking about taking this scale garage in a vehicle an hour and a half away for what? To show it off and then take it home?
Well, they do a big open house at Anderson RC, and it's probably the only classic brick and mortar hobby shop within 2 hours, if not more, from me.
Okay.
They do a really good job with their customers. So there's been entertainment in my mind before to have it and take it there so people could set their truck in it and take a picture.
Okay, fair enough.
But that said, it would be very controlled circumstances, and I don't know that if I ever did, it would be the
would be on loan for a little while to.
Oh no, no, I'm gonna be standing there packing the whole time. What are you talking?
I cannot believe you're thinking about transporting this thing for a couple of hours. Holy crap!
I probably won't now. The thought had occurred to me, but I probably won't now. No.
That's why you have Instagram. Open that up or share your page with other people. Like,
No.
here, check it out.
I'll give you a private video tour even, but yeah, I'm not I don't see it ever going anywhere now because it has become far more than I thought I would put in it, and I'm not done with a lot of the projects in it. Plus there's things I still want to add to it.
Absolutely. It's never done.
No.
Would you share anything? I know you love giving ideas, and your journey here is about inspiring other people to get their creative juices going. Is there like a tech tip or any advice that you'd give to somebody? A top 3 things that you would say maybe don't do or must do? What have you learned and wouldn't do again looking back?
Okay. So my tips. Don't burn yourself out. Okay. Let's get it up here so we can have a serious. Don't burn yourself out. This hobby can be cheap and it can be expensive. Forgive my little standby so I can see what was kind of happening. But the thread truck in the far corner here,
Yep.
basic stock Traxxas, helps me run my trails. My guest truck. That was my next one. Didn't really spend that much money on that one. Blessed to have won this one. Thank you, everybody that voted for me in that giveaway.
What do we have there? An Element Night Runner?
Element Night Runner. Yeah, but she's come on. I mean, you know I'm going to do some.
Please. Oh, my God. Look at that interior.
You probably got glare. We've got a handmade shotgun. Yeah, shotgun. It was a Remington 1100 copy. Is what I was trying to copy.
Where's that interior from?
Night Custom 3D printed by a friend of mine and then painted. I could have detailed more. I still can.
That light color on the interior really shows off the depth of it. You know, I would have darkened that interior up with like a black or something real dark. I like that lighter color.
Graphic artist in me said, no, I need something that's going to really help allow the light that comes in the windows to reflect. Blacks can absorb it and you're not going to see any of the detail you're trying to put there. I was intending on doing some dark accents to the seats and then maybe the side panels on the interior, but love the payload I ended up throwing in it, plus this little toolbox that has an opening lid that can bounce open, a little chain.
Bravo.
This way we have some drawers that can pop open. Sand ladders can come off. It's just a tension knot type deal with the loop and a knot, you know. Get my finger out of the bottom. My first attempt at brazing, thanks to Scale Metal Supplies and Andre, and then another friend around the world who does some brazing and just makes it look so easy. And that's where I sat down. I mean, I've done welding, like I said, with my dad when I was a kid, but somebody was telling me what to do and it was easier, right? You know, you're having to process it all and go, okay. I mean, and it is, you can undo because you can buy more, but all right. So I hate to get sidetracked, but at any rate, yeah, a lot of work went into that one and we can share more later. But to those tips, very quickly, don't mind the mess, but that's my workspace. It's nothing major. It's just really nothing major. I try to, I used to take my hobbies and I would get so consumed in them that they would become this monster that I was then feeling like I had to feed, and it causes a burnout. I wanted to enjoy it this time. I didn't want to necessarily make it a business, but I want to enjoy it. I want to share it. I see people come and go and I want to keep people on the trail with me. So that's why I say, don't burn yourself out. Plan, budget. I mean, like I said, I had a spreadsheet on my computer, my phone for probably 2 years before I bought a computer. Don't be that, or before I bought a machine. Don't be that slow. But I just hate seeing people get head over heels in it and upside down and burn out, have to quit. Let's see. get creative. My wife, even now, I love it. She's at the point she sees something and she says, "Hey, babe, do you think you could use this?" Think outside the box. Don't be scared to ask, because there's a lot of people out there that want to share information. I did my project GOAT. Where is it? Up here on the shelf. Am I pointing at it? Yeah. Orange grill. Comp, custom build comp rig. And I messaged Timmy Storm because I was painting my first Lexan body, and he was the first person I had seen, no offense, Bill, out there somewhere. But it was so cool because he was communicative. He messaged me back, and I mean, I was like, oh my God, this guy's actually got time to message me back. Gave me some really good information. Of course, I also, I did my due diligence. I looked at what he had to offer. When I asked a question, it was maybe for clarity or for something that wasn't covered. So don't just ask people questions because you don't want to look it up and try to do a little bit of the research. There is a lot of information out there, but I don't know, man. So much I'd love to share, and we just don't have time for it. So, but
No, I think
anytime.
that was perfect. That was exactly what we were looking for. Was a couple of tips, what you learned and what you wouldn't do again. But you are definitely, like you said, you are on a journey to share your wisdom. Very spiritual, and you want people to plan. Basically, what was your daily job before all of this? What would you do as a livelihood with all this spreadsheets and planning?
We'll throw into those tips. Measure, and you've heard the phrase "measure twice, cut once." Measure 5 times. 5 times, cut once. Be patient. Stare at it. Beforehand, part of how I got the nickname Trail Mix is the mixture of things that I've learned along the trail of life. I've had to reinvent myself a few times. Sometimes from nature, sometimes from whatever other reasons. So, but I thought I was going to be a fireman and an Army guy, and broke a hip and had a hip replacement really early and had to learn something new. But I thought I was going to be a programmer. I turned into a graphic artist. That led me into beginning of the web design world. Got into building web pages, then got an offer for a motorsports job in another town, moved for that, did that for 10 years as a magazine editor even, and web guy, then got laid off from that. Landed with this little tech company that I thought I was only going to be there a short period, but now I've been there 15 years, and I'm a genius admin with an Apple store. So I'm actually proud of the company I work for, but I'm proud of the team I work with. I'll say that, but yeah. So that's me, a hobbyist all my life. My dad, I couldn't have money for a lot of stuff. He was raising 5 kids. And my mom was a stay-at-home mom. In a swap shop on the radio, AM radio, my mom got me a model train set once, and I'd already been a very realistic player as a kid. Liked building model cars and all of that other stuff, but I got a model train. And my brother Glenn helped me build a little 4x8 layout, and then it began. And met model railroaders as a kid, and was doing all of that, and that's where it all kind of came together, because all of that hobby stuff ended up at one point, sidelines. I still have some trains somewhere, but life and other things, playing with real race cars instead of toy stuff and whatever. But when I got into this hobby, and again, this is not something that I'm flying in the air that's going to fall and crash. It's not my nitro truck that's hauling butt and hits something and broken, then I got to fix it. It's something that I can actually go slow in. Something I'd love to own in the real world, but I don't have the space, the place, or the time for the maintenance and the upkeep, right? And then I'd have to pay somebody, and I don't want to do that because I try to be frugal. I try to be wise, I guess, or I don't know. There's choices I make, because again, we make choices. I got friends with Jeeps, and I'm glad they did that because I get to live vicariously through them. But I can take this truck right here, man, and I can run this truck out in the woods. And when I did motorsports and I drove my car to the track, my car felt one way. And after going around a track in a performance vehicle and you drive home, your car feels totally different. I drive out to the woods, I run this truck. When I drive home, my car feels different. My brain, my spirit, my emotion has changed because of the experience I get to have with this truck, watching it hook up, watching it connect, watching it slip, watching it do cool things in video. You know, it's just an amazing hobby to me. So did that answer that one?
Nope. I think that is perfect. And what I'm going to do right there, Michael, I'm going to tell you to take a 2-minute pause. Let's welcome Bill in here. He's been sitting patiently. Let's bring your friend Bill in here. I know he's been, yeah, I know you know him. He's been busy. And I bet you he's about ready to get even busier with the release of this Origin. So sit tight, Mike. We're going to keep you here on the stage with us, Michael. So I'm going to slide you over, make room for Billy. We're going to slide Bill right there. Bill, how are you, buddy?
Howdy, kids.
Do we have a football score update?
Broncos won by 3.
Oh.
Boo.
Josh just is not going to be able to. Oh,
they came back from, I don't know, they were down 10 points or something at halftime. So it was a good game, though. Good game. How is everybody? Mix, good to see you, sir.
Yeah, well, we brought ourselves a scale freaking geek, man. This guy is blowing my mind here.
Anytime I see the stuff he does.
What screen are we looking at? Oh, Bill's geek? Yeah, Bill's a serious geek.
He's the paint geek.
Anytime I see Mickey.
I can't hear Bill, though. Is that something on my end?
What? No, it's got to be your end.
Yeah.
Have you seen that Allstate commercial?
Too bad I don't work at a tech company.
What's this button do?
Yep. Well, I found out how to flip the camera now, so I know next time. Let's see here. But see, the screen's so tiny, and I don't have glasses on. Yeah, I have no way to see or like make Bill audio. Okay,
Jeremy's gonna learn.
We're gonna learn about this one. We're gonna learn about this one.
All right, we'll get you some readers. They're on the way.
Oh, I've got the readers. I don't think the tequila helps, but
readers and tequila, probably not a good mix.
It's like putting glasses on backwards.
You know, when I see his garage and like his little parts,
I wish I knew what that was. What was in those quotes? I'm gonna have to go back and watch this one definitely.
You're gonna have to go back and listen to it.
He'll remember it tomorrow. Oh,
all right.
So, Bill, you have to be hot and heavy, busy right now. What'd you say? A couple of messages today already for the Origin release?
Well, you know how big of a Vanquish fan I am anyway, but I got 4 messages today about the Origin body. And actually, funny enough, this was actually number 34 of last year that he hasn't picked up yet.
Ooh.
No shit.
So I have a feeling I'm going to be painting a lot of those coming up.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed that one.
Yeah, there's going to be a couple of them. I think I've probably painted about 10 of those while I've been doing this.
Okay.
So I was nervous all the time because you couldn't get them for a while. People were like, "Here, I found this one, but don't screw it up." Yeah. Now I'm like, "Whee!"
I found a unicorn. Do not kill it.
Actually, I've been busy for the first couple weeks of the year. I'm actually cutting out number 4 already.
Wow. Okay. That was the next question I had here is what number are we on already?
I just finished up number 3 today for the year. Just finished it today, but I'll be honest with you, it's top secret and I can't show it to you. But it's a big, big secret. We'll just put it that big is what we'll say.
Big.
So
and
I would love to show it to you though, because it's really, really neat in my opinion.
That's cool. And all will be revealed. You're just being a tease right now. Eventually, the reveal will happen.
I can show you another one I'm still waiting to ship, though. We'll go to the opposite end of the spectrum.
Oh,
That's what I
This
said. Ooh.
Cow
Power
RC
away.
is actually
See,
giving
I don't
me.
know how he does it, man. I can't see the tiny stuff. I just can't. I'm having a hard enough time. I'm seeing
I-
tip scale.
I can't make them any bigger.
I can't
Wow.
see it either. I just get lucky. So
Aim for the one in the middle. That's all you do.
exactly. No, those bodies are going to be popping up everywhere, and there's more people popping up painting, which I love to see. I get a lot of questions, and I enjoy seeing what other people do. To be honest with you, I mean, I think I'm one of the few that only use rattle cans and tape. A lot of people do airbrush, and more power to them. I would rather take a beating with a wet noodle than get out my airbrush. To be honest with you. So-
And I think you're exactly right. I think it just comes down to a preference. Eric Soots, an old cat, Soots scale painting from back in the day. He was the same way. He was rattle can everything.
Yep.
It was just what he preferred. And
He did
I
some
get it.
amazing work. I spoke to him a few times, and actually, Mix mentioned Chris earlier, Hemi Storm.
Oh, right.
He's probably my favorite out there. Super nice guy. I've met him a few times. And,
On another level.
yes. Yeah, he's amazing. Big inspiration to me.
Very creative, very approachable, which you boys have all met him at Beat the Creek. And just those are the kind of guys you love to support and see do well. Are just down to earth and willing to share their tips. He holds nothing back.
Quick,
You know,
funny
Mike, there's a
story
nice
about
thing about
Chris.
me not being able to hear Bill right now. I can't hear him
Something
cuss
good
me
about
when
it?
I show off my sweet airbrush, you know, because
Oh yeah, there
I like
you
the
go.
rattle can, but I have to say for some details, this is cool. And I couldn't imagine doing a big body, but with it. But this one does have a really big tip that apparently you can put automotive paint through. Even
They say it's
But,
all in the tip.
I rattle can. I mean, I'm thinking about.
Oh, we're
painting
talking
another
about something else.
project, and it's got to be the rattle can still.
I got that one, Mike. I got it. Nobody else did.
Mhm.
See, I can't hear what he
PG.
said, so it's good.
No, right? PG. Keep it PG.
Yes.
So Bill, tomorrow is another football day and painting day for you, I bet.
Yep. Yeah, I've been trying to paint during the week and keep the weekends for my stuff. I've really
Okay.
got into 3D printing again. You know, I
Oh,
used to
right.
do some of it.
Yeah. I keep forgetting you got that bamboo rocking
But-
and rolling.
I got two of them
Yeah.
rocking and rolling, and they are working 24/7. And the problem is though, when you get into it again, you print utilitarian stuff, just stuff that
Dumb
you
shit.
need for this sort of screw separators.
Yeah.
I printed the other day. It's a shelf with a drawer, but it's also a toilet paper holder. Just because I want one of them.
Yep.
And it was a 4-hour print. I'm like, cool, I wanted that. But I did do my first body though, just the other day, just to try one. I just finished this last night.
Oh, okay. All right. Right on.
It wasn't my file, but it printed
What?
nice.
18
Ooh.
scale, or is that 10?
Ooh.
No, it took
About
110.
10.
It's 10. Okay. That's hot.
Yeah, that's
So-
big.
And it's just
the-
fun.
the-
I
The
set something
bamboo.
to print. Go ahead, Mike.
I was just going to say the bamboo is capable. Throw anything you want at it. It's going to eat it up.
If you can't print quality stuff with a bamboo, then you need to sell. It literally is point and shoot.
It's literally night and day differences. I've compared it. Parts I've been doing on the Creality K1 for years. I am reprinting things all over again and literally seeing details in these files that I never even knew were there before. It's breathtakingly amazing.
I always pride myself on clean prints with that. I had 3 at one time, Ender 3s, and I would take my time, get really good prints,
Yep.
and was proud of them.
Yep.
But when I got these bamboos, I'm like, this takes all the
Oh.
guesswork out of it. It really does. I mean, some stuff you got to get in and adjust here and there, but that was the problem. It took so much time to do that, then I would come down and paint while I was printing, but I'd have to run upstairs and keep an eye on it. Now I just sit down here and go, "What's it? Okay, I'm good."
It's almost finished by the time you come back down. Like, whoa.
Yes. So, but no, paintwork is staying really busy. Like I said, I'm
Okay.
working on number 4.
Perfect.
I have numbers 5, 6, 7, and 8 sitting here waiting for me already.
All right. Well, I'm dropping number 9 in the mail on Monday. As soon as that origin gets here, I'm sending one your way.
I'm just going to say there's no way you can afford me.
I want to get in line.
Save time, man. Save
There's
time.
got to be. Is there a PayPal kind of pay as you go kind of? What can we?
This ain't Kmart, and you ain't getting layaway.
Where's my
Use your billing
layaway?
address and just have it drop shipped to his house. And
I heard there was an Affirm link on your page now, Bill.
Affirm right above OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm double dipping.
I'll show you Jeremy's feet if you paint my body.
Yeah, I don't do a firm on my OnlyFeeds account either. I gotta see the money first. I'm not getting in the van again.
All right, I thought that this was PG.
We are not testing the product here. You got to buy it.
So,
Oh,
no, just think of that. Got things coming up in, let's see, we got the K&K swap meet is the next big event.
oh,
Huge
nice.
swap meet, and that's a lot of fun. They had one down in Maysville last weekend. There's starting to be too many swap meets, though, because it's thinning out what's available. But got that, and then the big event down in Georgia in March.
He
What
might
else?
have some of Jeremy. He might have some of your builds for sale at that swap meet. I think Mike still might have a couple of your stuff.
We talk. He's got a couple left.
You got a
He's
couple left. It might be there at the swap meet.
No, he's keeping them.
Oh, that stingy
going-
bastard.
He says he's keeping them. I don't know him to keep them. Well,
Everything's for sale. Everything has a price.
with Mike.
No,
You never know with him.
it's very mood driven. I'm sure.
Yes, very. So, but that's all I got exciting for right now, guys.
Awesome. Oh, you keep doing your thing. You enjoy and enjoy the day tomorrow. We're gonna go watch what the hell Michael has in store for us here. He's got a couple other things I'm sure to show us from his
What I was
playground.
saying earlier.
Well, I'm
anytime
curious.
see his stuff-
Bill's been in the garage before virtually.
Oh, right.
What's your favorite piece, Bill? Maybe I haven't shown it yet.
Well, here's my deal, and I was trying to say this earlier. Anytime I see his garage,
Of course, you'll have
have
to
you seen the new
translate 'cause I
Allstate
can't hear
commercial? Somebody,
I got it. I'm muting him.
the Allstate commercial where they've got the king on the football field, and they throw the football from the machine. He's sorcery. That's what I yell when I look at his garage.
Okay.
Sorcery. There's no way somebody's making that stuff.
Yeah, right? Okay, fair enough. We're on the same page then. He has sold his soul to someone to do this.
Had to be a deal with the devil. It's the only way possible.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. I agree
Guys,
with
have
that.
a great night. Always good to see you.
All right, I really cannot wait to go back and watch this one because I've kind
All
of
right,
followed
all right.
along
Well-
with some of it, but
We'll
I've
let
got
this
it.
guy off the hook. All right, let's bring him back here front and center. Why can't we move him?
That's a you thing, not a me thing.
All right, Jeremy.
That's
Hey,
the
there
right
he
one.
is. That's not you. There we go.
That's the right one.
All right.
Yeah, you can go back and watch all the bad things that Bill was saying about you. He was sharing with us that you had to sell your soul to the devil. Some sorcery has happened to be able to make this craft that you have done. It's not normal. You are working on another level. I love looking at some dowel rods and thinking, outside the box where you can cut and glue and notch but the detail. I know people, I encourage you to go back to his Instagram. There is no way Mike is going to be able to remember everything here tonight and point it all out. But guess what? It doesn't matter. His Instagram page, I'm going to put a QR code up here in a second. You go there, dive deep, scroll back, and I promise you it is worth your time. Seeing the patience, that tedious work, much respect.
But now everything's flipped now for you, right? Everything's backwards. Can you read Jeep?
Yeah, we got it.
Yep,
Okay,
we're good.
cool. All right,
Yep.
so I flipped the phone camera.
You're
Found the
good.
setting. Hidden Easter eggs. Oh God, there's so many little Easter eggs, and there's more to come. But I had this wonderful staircase. I had this place, and I have a local buddy who, I mean, Sam's just he does. He's building about 7 of these right now. He's got multiple printers. He's hardcore. But Sam got me a little porcelain toilet. I had to find somewhere for it.
Now wait.
Oh wait a minute, there's somebody in the bathroom. I'm sorry, there, Harrison Ford.
Wow. Now, can you get a camera for? Can you get a camera in that garage facing Harrison Ford? Then, like, what are you doing? Weaving your hand around the back, or like a snake? Like,
Well, no. So I the back here, I can pull this
Yep.
off.
yep,
Okay.
that's smart
Around the
design
side.
right there. That is genius.
I have a not handle door like you would. Oops, the door's loose. Oh snap! All right, I'm going to take it off. I have a not
All
handle
right.
door, so if the knot's on the outside, it's safe. If it's on the inside of the door, you don't try to open the door, right?
Yep.
But
Those are the cabin rules.
It opens. I just never got it glued in, and yeah. So
Oh, wow.
I got it good enough to move on, kind of a deal, I guess.
Do you have a 3D printer yourself?
No, I do not.
Okay.
And everybody says, Mix, you need one. And I'm like, if I do
No,
that,
you
it's
don't.
another
I don't
rabbit
think
hole.
you do.
You,
No.
you sir do not need a 3D printer.
Thank
The,
You
the
are
designer in
a
me
3D
would go
printer.
down a rabbit hole.
right.
Handmade, I mean, just simple, but right, it doesn't
Yeah,
take much.
That's what's
the
making
craft.
this. Yeah, this
That's the craft.
is good for you. Talk to me about your action figures. Do you have what are you looking for when it comes to figures? You have a variety there, wrestlers and from the
Yeah.
Back to the Future era.
Height is the key thing, and then do they kind of look like they're wearing normal clothes?
Okay.
Becky's a little bit, extreme, but Nate was the first one. My wife and I were on our annual trip to the mountains, and I saw Becky at a Morganton Walmart. And of course, I had him in the Defender. So he found a girlfriend in Morganton, North Carolina at the Walmart.
Where's he from? Like Walking Dead or something? Where do you know where
This
who
is Nate Drake from the Uncharted video game.
Uncharted. Oh, okay.
Yep. And so this is the Nate Drake. This is the young Nate Drake. Okay. But they play 2 different characters in here. So this is Nate and Nathan.
You got the chick from Marvel, the girl there in the jean jacket.
Yeah, so Back to the Future, Marty, of course. This is Amy.
Doctor Strange.
Amy America or something, but yeah.
Yep.
But she was cool because she looked like a little bit shorter, younger person. He's in scale about 7 feet, really. She's like,
Jesus,
short.
Look at you nitpicking. Close one eye, dude, and take it easy. You're too hard on yourself.
My mother-in-law got me this awesome guy, Sam Ash from Evil Dead. He came with really, really cool accessories like this little lantern here. And then this wonderful weapon that will now be the muse for me to have a nice scale model to be able to make another shotgun from. And maybe make it even more accurate than my last one. Then another Christmas present this year for my grandkids and family down in Georgia. Like I mentioned earlier, he's the media group. Harrison Ford, he was a delivery guy, delivering all this heavy Vanquish stuff. He was really good with cargo, had some kind of experience with shipping. Weird guy. Everything has a little backstory, like I said. So, yeah.
And that's what makes it freaking special. You got the Easter eggs hidden. You got the scale presented right.
They need to look up, on the Instagram. You'll have to look for it, but look for the post about the gas line and the little paint bucket. You can see the paint bucket back there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Little story to go with all of that, because safety first. My lights, I so love my lights. I just can't get enough of my lights. Let's kill these guys a second. Let me kill the overhead even.
Boom, 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 create. Here we go. I'm going to throw this QR code up here for anybody here. This is a direct hyperlink right to his Instagram page, TrailMixRC. You are welcome.
But 1950s gas lamps. Oops.
Jesus.
And my buddy Metal Gear RC, he had asked me what I was going to do about lighting, and I had mentioned it. And then one day he sent me this picture from a website, and he said something like this. And I said, oh, cool. And I saw the link, and I went and looked, and then I was like, yeah, something like this. He had gotten a 3D printer. Next thing I know, he was sending me 3D drawings. What about this? And I'm like, dude. So Beat the Creek 2 years ago, when I met him there, he had the lights done for me, and then I did the painting and make them enamel looking. Very loose because you hit things in your garage. Elastic just in case you hang up, but all handmade hangers. Hardware. Whoops. And I got to get used to this camera backwards. So yeah, questions. I mean, I'll keep nerding.
I got
out.
Jeremy. I'm going to do a reduced, revised, shortened this and that with him. We're going to do a true 1 minute timestamp. I've got about 10 questions narrowed down here for you, my friend.
Okay.
What we need from you, Mike, is rapid fire, zero explanation needed. We are going to get a little taste of your personality and a little bit more of who you are and what you would go for. Again, I'm going to give you this or that, and you just literally will give us your answer. Where is our Jeopardy music? All right, I got to turn that down. That was a little loud. All right, you can keep panning your Ski Garage as you listen to us. We'll start simple. Call tech.
Oh, it cut out.
Do you prefer call or text?
Call or a text?
Yep.
Oh, probably a text.
Leave It to Beaver or Married with Children?
Married with children, but my wife, Leave It to Beaver. Sorry. Explanation came.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Peanut butter and jelly or grilled cheese?
Oh, God, man. If I get tomato soup, grilled cheese.
There you go. You gotta dip it. Go to a bar or go to church?
Do I get to play music at either one of them?
Sure.
Bar. Sorry.
Go near the bar. All right. Cat or dog?
So there, I want to say I meant to open with that, but then I got so caught up in everything happening. Really sorry to hear about the dog, Jeremy. Dogs are better than people. I've got a background with dog training. Got a dog right now. The best animals. Cats are cool too. Any living being is cool. Human, animal, but dogs rule.
All right, we'll take that as an answer. How about UFO or Bigfoot?
I'm gonna go UFO. I've got some theories on that. We can talk about sometime, maybe.
We'll have a whole show on that. Air guitar or air drum? Air guitar, air drum. All right, perfect. And let's
my drums in the corner because they've been put aside for the hobby. This used to be a music room, a rehearsal room, a studio.
Oh, perfect. Last and final question from this and that. Would you throw the first punch or turn the other cheek?
Oh, it really depends upon what we're talking about there. Yeah, really depends.
All right, I'll give you bonus.
I'm gonna try to turn the other cheek.
I thought that was coming from you.
Yeah.
I gift wrapped that one. I gave you a softball pitch there. All right, last one. Samsung or iPhone?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep my job, so I'm gonna say iPhone.
Okay. All right. You survived the game of this and that, my friend. We did a reduced, modified, shortened version. Keep it sweet. Now, Mike, I can't tell you enough how much we thank you for sharing your passion, your expertise. Mind numbing. Much respect.
Just, flip back around here, and I'm gonna slam you on your side.
Perfect.
So I cannot thank you guys enough for this opportunity to geek out with you, because it's something that I can't easily do. I've had local friends come. I've got a little backyard trail. We've had a really cool cookout one day, and I was able to bring folks in and let folks see it in person. Being able to share it in this venue is even different than what I've been able to do on Instagram. So I can't thank you enough, Mike, for reaching out to me, asking me about this morning. And I hope the opportunity presents itself for us to maybe delve deeper in some other stuff sometime.
We'd love to. Absolutely. Like I said, this is planting the seed, my friend. Where it goes from here, we're always open to more. When we let you off the hook and we close down shop here and we send you on your way, I'm dying to know, like, what's pulling you next? Like, what's on deck? What are you working on next in that garage? I know you said nothing's finished. What's pulling your attention right now? What's calling you?
So in the garage itself, it's probably my drill press that needs to get primed and then painted and weathered and put together and detailed. It's got a printed, I don't know what it's called, a printed handle though to crank down the bit, but I'm going to do better than that. I've got some ideas. Power cord, got to have a power cord so it can plug in. That's probably that, along with some lighting. I've got this wonderful lighting. I've got plans for fluorescent lights up here in the shop area.
Smart.
The full 4-tube big things. And then I want to do some incandescent up here because I want to be able to get rid of these lights so they're, app controlled bulbs. I can change the value of the warmth and I can get some really cool shots. I just want to be able to say, hey, turn the lights on, and they're on like they would be in real life. So that's another big piece that I want to do to it. I do have this whole table I picked up, and you can see the whiteboard behind it. That's going to be a more modern version of a garage that I want to work on. So that's quite a few garage projects, but then this is my current one, is finishing this RC Must DIY Project IJ build with the Vanquish chassis and so much Vanquish, not because I wanted all Vanquish, but this was a truck that I built with no budget in mind. Thank you, Mom. A blessing that came my way, and I've been able to use what I wanted to buy and not what I had to settle on maybe sometimes.
All right.
To get this certain aesthetic and look and component. But yeah, Farm Fest 2026 is my goal this summer.
Okay. But were you ever at a Farm Fest before, or will this be your first journey to Farm Fest?
This will be my debut trip to Farm Fest.
Okay, bravo. Will you be at Beach Creek?
I don't know this year what my plans will be. I'm blessed that I've got in-laws real close, 2 hours away, so it's easy for me to make a day trip from my in-laws if I'm visiting, which is probable. but with the fact that my wife and I are going to make that Massachusetts trip a vacation, it's a 11,
Perfect.
12-hour trip. I might just do a day. I was there last year. I got in trailing on Sunday, and I pretty much sloshed around the vendor area, saw Bill, and went back to camp most of it.
Oh, you're talking about you went last year right after the heavens opened up and flooded everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
When Tennessee got lots of good rain for that beautiful green
Gotcha.
grass they grow out there. I mean, Kentucky. But yeah, I want to go. I love it. I've got some friends that may be camping there too, so plans could change if if it doesn't seem to be too logistically challenging. But yeah, I'd like to go to Beat Creek. Plans to go to Farm Fest. Never been. Maybe the only time. It's a hefty trip for
Yeah.
somebody not that big into big long trips.
No, you got a haul in front of you for sure.
Yeah. But
That's cool.
found a cool place to rent some really kind of overland motorhomes, like an Airbnb for it. So it's privately owned, and they're like, use it, whatever's on it, use it. So that's very cool. And
and if you're taking your wife, she's gonna love the opportunity to yoga with the goats and wrestle around.
Man.
Well,
She loves animals. She loves witch stuff. So we've got a visit beforehand for Lizzie.
You get out there on Bulldog's farm, and he'll take it. Jake will take good care of you guys.
Oh yes, definitely, Jake. What an incredible friend, Jake Mark. Thank you guys.
Bravo.
But yeah, so that's the plans. Get this thing running, and then who knows where it goes next? Because there's again little things I haven't finished wiring in the security cameras. Shh, don't tell anybody. I actually had a thought today, man. I thought, how cool it would be, and technology has gotten so easy. And my nephew and I were talking at this shindig today, and looking online about these micro speakers. But I've got these cool little cameras, and I thought, man, what if I could get this little freaking pin camera, no audio, hook that stuff up, hook it up to my network, and just have literally a live feed in my garage.
That people could log in and see your garage. That is sick as hell.
24/7. The amazing sunset you get through these windows is, for one, really cool. You can't always time them. But yeah, I just thought it would be kind of a cool, different concept. So that might be something that, I spend a little, side time here and there working on. But
I love it.
Right now is to make sure this build's running, make sure my stuff's ready. And yeah.
All right, Michael, here it is. I've got two things for you. And the first is, you have inspired me to whip up my own version of a dry erase board now. That was a genius freaking idea. I promise you, there is going to be a dry erase board in this garage. And we brought you here tonight. This is all going to connect the dot back, because I think you can totally appreciate something here. This is not a DIY that you're going to be able to create. This is something you're going to have to open your wallet for and actually support and purchase from P-Dub Designs. Did I say that right, Jeremy? Or is it P-D? P-Dub. P-Dub Design. Don't worry, I'm going to send you the link. And as an OG, you might have heard of a land anchor back in the day. It was the brand Pool Pal. The original logo, the Pool Pal brand was the original land anchor from back in the day. But, Michael, what you are going to appreciate the most is the level of detail that comes when you get a shipment in the mail. It will come in a little crate.
Dude.
So it is shipped.
I'm having to look at the iPad so I can see a bigger picture than my phone. So sorry for me for looking.
All right. You know what? Maybe I do something here for 1 second. Let me see if this will help. Just make me a little bit bigger here. So it is literally coming in a crate with the logo, and it's that kind of stuff that works in your scale garage. When you see this level, that next little step of detail, it's coming from P-Dub Designs, and he's got them in a 6-scale version. He's got the 10-scale version. So bravo to him. And I just love that he's taken the time to send these things through his laser. I'm sure he's putting these through some sort of engrave, or what do they call that, hot laser, burning that logo in there. It looks very
laser
cool.
etching.
Laser etch. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
The best stuff to add to a garage.
Oh, there you go. All wood. Yeah. So you're getting it as a wood guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I got some links for that comp build up on the shelf, the one Hemi helped me with, and that's how they were delivered. And there was all kinds of shredded stuff in there too, but part of the reveal. It's on the Instagram reels. And now it just has some stock, I think, Traxxas links in it. But so yeah, that looks now. The funny thing you said about that land anchor is it sounded familiar, because I swear just the other day. Show me that land anchor again, can you?
Mike dropped off. I don't have mine handy at the moment. I have one as well, but I don't have it handy. There he is.
What's this button do?
You can pull it up on the big pic again.
He wanted to see your land anchor one more time.
Oh wait, that's a sneaker.
Oh, yeah. That was
Audio's
an Air
gone.
Jordan.
What happened?
Okay. My audio or his audio? Jeremy, can you hear me?
You're
Okay.
good. You're good.
I have no audio
the
now. And I
lighting-
didn't touch anything this time. I swear to
Oh,
God,
wait.
I didn't.
Let me make sure I didn't mute you. No, you should be good. I can hear you.
It should be good.
Yeah, we hear you loud and
Nike,
clear,
that's
Mike.
crazy.
Yeah, it's an Air Jordan 3D printed.
But I
and
can't hear.
There's a Vans. You can't hear me? Vans. The lighting's horrible. But let me pull up the Pool Pal for you. That's what you wanted to see.
Oh yeah, I think that's the design that I actually saw online the other day, and I heard about. That's like not made or anything anymore.
Bingo. You got it.
Where did my
That's
audio
exactly
go?
it.
Stinks.
Yeah. He has the resurgence of the. Hang on one second. I just want to see if I could help him with his audio, but I don't think I can do anything here.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
All right. Yeah, it's got to be
Mike,
on
I don't
his
know
end.
what's happened, but I've lost
You're-
every
you're
bit of
fine.
audio, and I can't hear a thing.
We
I
can
can
hear
just see the
you.
video.
Well, we're saying thank you. I'm
So,
going to type that to
I
him.
know we were getting close to the end. We're going to figure out these kinks. Thank
You're
you
good.
so much, man, for this opportunity, though. Again,
Thank you.
I'm so happy to share it. And yeah, anybody has any questions, definitely message me through Instagram, Facebook. Either way, I'm happy to help answer questions. And I'll work on
And
the tech side on my end and figure out a little more about this app and these settings.
You're
But I'll hang out
fine.
here until you
You're good.
pull the plug.
All right, buddy. There you go, people. We're gonna pull the plug, let him off the hook. I know he's dying there. We will always have a seat open for that cat. Holy crap. Jeremy, much love. But, like, dude,
Yeah.
you can
it's cool.
appreciate a guy creating like that. That's
You can
Bravo.
definitely tell the difference between hobbyists that started with trains and hobbyists that started with RC cars and hobbyists that started with RC planes. There's a difference in how they approach things. So I can tell he's a train guy right off jump.
yeah, a level of it,
Yeah.
all that diorama, all that
It's the story. It's the
ultra
story.
scale. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, he has
Story.
them named. He has a whole
Yeah.
scenery and named
Mhm.
and a whole theme. And
Yeah.
the poor
When
guy
I
is not.
started, when I started naming bugs and rocks when I was deployed, they sent me to talk to somebody about that. But here, it's perfectly normal. It's just another day.
I'm like, there is a guy more effed up than me. Look at this cat. This guy is on.
Well, I gotta tell you, Mike, he doesn't use shoe goo.
No,
He's-
there's
and
not
he's-
an ounce. I'm like sending him a bottle as we
He doesn't
speak.
need it.
Dude,
doesn't
he's
need it.
like, sand ladder removes, this removes, this opens, this comes off.
He's thinking about the usefulness of it. Well, just like the knot on the bathroom door. That's what we had growing up in the cabin.
Look
if the knot
at you.
was pulled in, somebody was inside. If the knot was pulled out, they pulled it out and it pulled the door closed so you could go in.
I don't know
So
where you
it's-
come
yeah.
up with this shit though. You know these dumb facts, these dumb, like
Dude,
useless things.
I've been all over the world, and I saw a donkey show in Mexico. I've seen it all.
And the other thing, I didn't know why you wanted to keep calling it Dreamsicle. Like I wanted to jump through the phone every time you kept saying Dreamsicle. I'm like, bro, it's a creamsicle, dude. Like, why are you saying Dreamsicle? So I Googled it. I went and searched it. I needed the image, and you're damn right. There was a Dreamsicle cult out there. You could get them in red, in blue. They were in different flavors. I had no idea, but
that's what happens when you grow up knowing the Schwan man.
Oh shit! Look at this.
If you've ever had frozen food delivery to your door,
this
you got your Rocket Pop.
Yeah, Rocket Pop.
Yeah,
That's the stupid shit you can print with a bamboo.
yeah. Well, I mean, and you got stupid shit like this.
There you go. Is that 30 scale? Is that a truck body on a 30 scale?
Yeah, it's the K20.
Where did that come from?
Colts.
It was on Colts already. Holy crap.
Yep. Looks pretty good with the Aztecs on it.
Before we go, it looks great. It's perfect.
Yep.
You know what these are?
I do.
It's the Proline wheel.
Do you have front and back?
I do have front and back.
You got lucky. Did you get them on the sale?
I did.
Yeah.
14.
I had it all in my cart. I went to check out, and the rear black gold combo was out of stock. I was like, fucking delete the whole cart. I'm done.
Bro, my mind does not understand why it's $124.99, $89.99. Like they are all jacked, and then right there, sale price, and then they go right back up. They're like, I don't know if I should just throw these back up on the site on eBay for $125.
You just hold on to them. If they had the blue hoops with the gold inners, I would have laced some spokes. But I couldn't get the combo that I wanted to do my bike in blue and gold to match the rest of the trucks.
Okay.
I want to do blue and gold, but it's just not out there anymore. I mean, they're blowing out those gold hubs for $7.99.
I didn't get it that cheap. It wasn't. It was. Yeah, they were like $14.
Still, I mean, that's $100 hoop.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Insane.
My intention was to never ever mess with those wheels. The Supermoto comes with a Proline wheel and the Proline tire already on it. It's their plastic version. I was like, I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah,
I got exactly what I want. Well, Dreamer shows me this thing. He pulls these things out of his workbench. He's like, well, look what I got. And I'm like, what? He's like, look at them on eBay. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I have 4 sets of wheels and tires for that bike.
What, from Traylor or?
They came with it.
Oh, okay.
So it's the Hyper Motard tire, Super Motard, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
The dirt tire, the street tire.
The ones with like the little knobbies on it. They had like little knobs.
Yeah, that's what's on it now. Is the knobs.
Okay.
Yeah, the street tire has a street tread on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then they have the all-terrain with the little knobby. They have the paddle one, but I grabbed the extra tire. I grabbed the extra street tire. This came on the bike, but I just wanted to see why they were selling it. And I think it more or less is for the MX. If you wanted to convert your dirt bike to it, you would grab this. The only other thing is the foam on the inside. I don't know if this one came with the blue and the stock is going to come with a white foam. That's the only other thing I would see as a difference. But we got to get the weather to break for that stuff to happen.
Weather to break. It's 75 and sunny today. It was a little breezy.
75
and sunny.
Rat bastard. All right, let's take it on a Vanquish tour. Go ahead.
Let's look at my weather out for this week.
Now you want to rub it in.
I'm not rubbing it in. I want to see what
you want to share a fun fact, what it is right now on the West Coast
It's not going to show it.
You're
Oh, there it is.
Whoa. Zooming in.
It's about as good as it's going to get. 77, 73, 74, 74, 73, 73.
A lot of sun in there. Beautiful sunset. And
yeah, it's rough, isn't it? Anyway, back to Vanquish.
I hope that Donald Trump comes along and like does some kind of government purchase of your entire freaking backyard and turns this into like a missile testing range next.
This whole country's a missile test range. I'm just saying. One bad tweet, the whole place is not so much testing as it is just missiles. Anywho. Yeah, so I'm gonna paint my body this week. That's why I was looking at the temperatures. The wind's supposed to die down a little bit. It's been very windy, so there's no painting.
All right. What color are you waiting for, and what color do you have?
Yep.
You're a dick. No, I want to pick out the paint scheme. I'm trying to figure out which way you're going.
Don't pick out your paint scheme based on my paint scheme.
No, not mine. I just thought I could have figured out which way you were going here.
So I'm doing white body, brown top with
Green.
black accents.
Black. Okay.
So brown top.
Where's the gold? No gold, no green, no blue.
No gold in this. This isn't a blue and gold truck.
All right.
It's not near that special. It's just another VS410 in my brain.
But
Plastic,
injected.
fantastic.
But it looks like they got the inner fenders straight off of an injection molded, super clean. I mean, that looks like the Knight's file from the OJ. It's slight, subtle difference.
Pretty close.
Pretty
for
close.
there's
Okay.
holes in it for a derp system. You're tracking the derp.
No. What is derp?
Derp is the body mounting system. So it's
clipless.
yeah.
And
But of
this
course
is
they
why
had to name it something stupid.
stupid. And where I bet you Matt was in this somehow.
No, it was stupid, Josh.
Oh.
There it is on the back side of the box.
Oh, and it's in writing. There's no getting away from it.
Yeah, it's derp.
Okay. So derp gives you
Dual engagement retention pin system.
oh my.
So if Josh ever watches this, that's not how acronyms work. Take it from a military guy. Look, you can be clever, but derp is dumb.
This is not how acronyms work. Now, I can see this on a t-shirt someday.
Yeah, derper derper. Anyway, yeah. I like to give him shit because he gives everybody else shit.
Right?
So,
You gotta sling it back once in a while. So
derp.
the derp leaves us with giant gaping holes in our inner fenders. That is what this comes down to.
See that hole through there?
Yep. I see
That's
a
where that's where
peekaboo.
the pin goes through. Now the body ain't coming off. Hey Matt,
Is the
the
pin
body ain't coming off.
long? Like it's going from one side to the other? From
Yeah, it's
one
long
fender to the
pin that
next?
goes all the way through. Yeah,
Was that our delivery man, Matt? Was that
is
Matt?
Yep. Yep.
Man, they're working him to the bone. He actually got a moment to himself. Wow.
Hey, being on a sticker sheet, like it's cool. So if you're on SBG sticker sheet, you demand. Yeah. Yeah. So I did the new trail wheel.
I saw this.
It's like a white. It's actually a nice wheel. And
Yeah.
you know what they did? You know what they did? They ruined it. They ruined it. Let me put this stupid thing on here. What is the one thing that you would never imagine being on a white steely wheel? Take a guess. Type it in
One
the
thing.
comments.
One thing that
What would you never put on a white
Rust.
steel wheel?
Steel rust?
A red freaking center cap.
Jesus, it's that. Now wait, who put that on there?
That's Trail. It screws into the center of the wheel.
And it came with a red one. Like this
Yeah,
isn't a
they
locking
come with-
hub.
The black ones and the red ones come with,
Wow,
or the black wheel and the white wheel both come with red center caps. I'm
interesting.
like, what are you doing? It's a beautiful wheel. It's got a nice like semi-gloss finish. It looks like a classic wheel.
Yeah,
So I fixed it. I printed center caps
in a black. Okay,
that
pop
are
on the nut, or are they threading on? Will they thread or pop over the nut?
thread ends,
Thread
just
in.
like the Trail ones. So
So-
they'll thread into the center of these wheels and,
Do you
and get rid of that red crap.
Do you remove the nut? Or is it just the printed part holding it in, or nut and
No.
then the cap
The-
over top?
The nut and then the cap.
Cap
Just
over.
if you remember the old Trail wheels, the center cap
Yep.
screwed in with an O-ring. That's what this replaces.
Okay.
And it's just a scale version. So that's what I did today while I was building this truck. I was like, this center nut is stupid.
You didn't print it in white?
No. Why would you print your hubs in white?
I don't know if you wanted it to match your wheel. Why would you print them
This
in
would,
red?
this would be where the axle and the lockout is.
Okay.
That would be black or
Wow.
rusted.
With the red center, like the TF2, like the RC 4-wheel drive version, like that?
No.
Not a locking hub?
Scout wouldn't
Have
have
the lock. All right.
depending on which Scout. I'm not going to split
Bro,
hairs.
I got that locking hub on every truck I own.
Yeah, there's Asian ones and there's American ones, so make sure you're putting the right ones on the right truck. I'm not picky, but I am picky. Yes, man. The red, dumb red center cap.
I'm just saying,
Go get the wheels. The wheels are fantastic. Just do not use that red cap. Ugh.
I just started printing some of those hubs with the red center locking part with the bamboo. Holy crap. You're never going to get that with paint. Like I've tried painting a million pairs of these in the past. Just when you're changing filament colors, it's just so effing clean. I printed this dumbass Porter cable air compressor today for absolutely no stinking reason. But the point being, the white gauges just popped. All the nuts, it took a couple hours. And I was like, you can't do this with paint. Every time I said to you, oh, I can print in all white and paint everything, there's something different to a filament color change.
It's a lot. It's a lot cleaner. It does take a lot of time
to go back and add color and then the poop and the waste and
And actually, somebody today messaged me and they were like, "Hey, I know you've been looking for something interesting YouTube wise to do content on. It's like, how about
what to do with your poop?
No, how about like printing RC stuff, beginner steps, orientation, layer heights,
depth,
that kind of stuff,
depth distance with your
how to print something for RC to make it strong, look good, and just generally make it easier on yourself. So I think I might do that. I think it might do that.
I got a question. My bamboo, my P1S came with 3 rolls of filament. Yours probably came with 3 rolls of filament. Orange PLA, green PLA, and the last and final roll of filament was something called drum support PLA.
Yeah.
What on earth is support PLA?
So support PLA. Read the description on the Bamboo website. They have a support material that is a wash away. it's water soluble, and it'll actually, you can wash it in a sink and it'll fall apart. And
And you think that's what this PLA is? It would almost.
I don't know if that's the one that you're getting
Okay.
now.
Okay.
But support PLA is just another way to waste filament.
Okay.
In my mind,
Well,
unless you're using it as
it takes up
you're
a color
using-
slot. It takes up a spot in
Oh.
your AMS. If you needed
does.
4 colors, you could have.
you
infilled-
put it on the spool in the back.
Oh. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I do know, like with a Pet G, they are running like a PLA support
Interference.
with the, yes, because I think it snaps off better, or like even with the TPU, you can use a PLA with this, because sometimes it is a bitch taking the support off of Pet G
Yeah.
or TPU.
Is it
I
white?
want- It is white. No,
Yeah,
like
that's
it's white.
So you don't actually do your entire supports in that material. That is your interference layer. That is the layer between your
The
support
gap.
material and your product. And what it does, it makes it easier to break away. If you're printing, your product is PET G, your support interface layer is PLA.
PLA.
But it's only a layer. It's just one layer. It's not the entire support structure.
Now you're just diving a little deep, because now you're talking about setting a break point. You're talking about making something in the slice to
It's
make your
just
stop.
a checkbox. It's just a
Oh.
checkbox.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
All right.
and that's what that's what this particular person wanted me to cover.
Okay. I like it.
Is the simple things like that you can do for RC prints. Like the orientation for this body was 45 degrees on the cab and the bed, because they are separate pieces. And then the hood is 70 degrees. And what that does is that doesn't put any layer lines on the hood at its peak.
Did that come on Colts 3D? Was that written in the guy's file, or did you discover that?
That's what I.
Okay.
That's what I do.
That was your orientation that you discovered. Okay. Well, sometimes when
Yeah,
these guys
you
up,
read it.
I don't, yeah, I know what the, but he is right. It is a weird white. It is definitely like some kind of
it's a support
off-brand white.
material. It's not meant to be a finished product material.
All right. No, fair enough.
But one last.
Yes, go. Give me it.
I did put the Reefs trans in this.
Reef, really? And you got the VRD trans in there, and you went Reef. Okay.
Yeah, I hate the VFD
Okay.
with a passion.
All right.
That is the clickiest, goofiest. Like, just get the Reef trans and put an overdrive gear set in the front and have a great
Show
day.
us
And it's
the
nice
bottom
and
again. Look how clean that bottom is. Like everything looks covered. It's super clean. I like it.
Yeah.
Those white wheels are working for me.
Yeah,
but
and it'll look killer because I'm doing white body with the graphics.
I can't
so
do it.
It'll look very close to this with a
It
white
will.
wheel.
Yeah.
It'll look bomb.
I just
I'm
put
just doing a brown top instead of a black top.
white wheels on my BRX, so I can't start a white wheel trend in 2026. I refuse. One was enough. I didn't think I was going white wheels, and it worked. Oh, dude, no wait, something else came today.
Oh, and I am putting a
Hang on.
Cobra 10 in it as well. So that's what I was soldering up when we started the show. I was soldering a power connector on.
I don't know if I brought it out here. It is wild. Oh, here it is. Dude, look at this. This came for the BRX. One, I got this super rad bumper that I needed for the front style of that BRX. It's the military bumper, and it comes in all metal. Where the hell? Oh, where?
Yeah, the dual stack.
Yes, that. Yep. That's perfect.
That's what's on the chrome one.
Okay, I was super pleased when it came in a raw metal. I just hit it with a coat of primer. I'm getting a coat of paint on it. Very nice. And then the diamond plate kit came. If you can see, this one's not that bad. There's like 4 pages of diamond plate here. Jeremy, where the hell do you find where each one of these are gonna go? Holy shit.
There's a QR code, but there's also just
Reference photos.
Like just look where it fits.
Look, okay. All right.
The if you got the full interior, the full bed, and the full body, there's not a lot of paint left. This diamond plate feels like it's covering every gosh darn piece. Yeah.
I'm not using all of that. Obviously, no one said you have to use it all. I'm just finding a couple of accents. It was the best way to go, but I am going to break the rules. I am painting this also. I wanted it to be black diamond plate.
So you have your diamond plate sides.
Yep.
Then you have your
hood,
front hood pieces. Then you can do your doors.
You didn't do anything in the back.
Yeah, you can do the inner doors.
Yep.
There's diamond plate that goes in here.
The tailgate.
The floor pans.
Yep.
The tailgate bed, all that stuff.
All of that.
I have wood in mine.
That looks great. Oh, dude, and that
you use it as an accent. You don't want to diamond plate your whole dang truck.
Bravo. But that matte blue that you've got going on there, holy shit, dude, that looks great. Yeah. That's smooth, dude. Holy crap, it looks good.
Yeah, and there's the capstan winch.
Yep, I just printed that bitch.
And you do have to cut that front piece behind the grill
to make it work. Hang on 1 second. Just stay there. Hold that up one more time. I'm gonna enlarge you. Please hold that back up. I need to zoom in on that. Somebody screenshot that. Okay.
I just sent you a picture.
I know. But I did steal your idea for that windshield. I went with that exact look with that brushed aluminum.
Yeah.
Dab the towel up around in there and aged it a hair. That looks
the silver and
looks great. All right. That is it, my friend. Your origin, obviously you've got a early crack at that bitch because you've got that thing built in your hands and built already. And I just got a tracking update on mine, so it will be a couple days. I'm glad you got a head start on it. Have you heard any whispers? Is there any? Holy shit!
There's your bumper,
bro. What on earth is that paint?
You didn't chrome yours?
Holy Cybertruck Batman. Oh my god. That is some polished, that is a mirror. Holy shit.
Yeah, you didn't polish yours?
No, oh my god. Yeah. That is wild.
Look at the reflection. There's two of me. Hello.
I cannot believe that has held that shine. Like, I mean, I've seen mirrors.
I mean, it's an aluminum truck. What do you want?
Is that a scratch build from our friend Blake?
No, that's Boom Racing.
Wow, it comes in that finish.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
That was a lot of work.
You got my brain hurting. Wow.
That was a lot of work.
I bet.
But a real Land Rover is aluminum bodied, so
you're being a smart ass and polished.
The Queen had a polished Series 2.
I've seen them do it with the Cybertruck where they polish the shit out of it and take it out on the road.
It's so terrible. Yeah, I've seen it too. But yes, see, somebody picked it up. It's the Unknown Comic is my driver.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, Gun Show era. So I know how old you are. And now you know how old I
am. All right, so we have a pinless, clipless body on the OG. My question to you is, do you know of anything that you can tease, leak, share as far as an interior coming down the pipeline?
So on the Tuesday, they said that there would be an interior coming. The reason it wasn't included is to keep the price in check.
So they're
So
going
it's
to
it's
put a
balancing act.
Lexan. Okay.
Yeah, there'll be another Lexan drop in
Drop him. Okay.
interior, which sure.
I would wait. I bet you somebody has to do something printed.
I mean,
it has to.
I don't know.
I don't know. I would be
Vanquish will
shocked
do
as
it.
hell. There's a lot of files up there from the original VS4. I wonder how many of them then cross over.
There's
like
no
the-
interior. There's no
No.
interior pans.
But the grill, the back, there was a few files from back
The
in
grill
the
is the same. The back panel is different
The
because of
tailgate?
retention, because
Oh.
of dirt.
Okay. The derp did it.
The dirt did it. So the dirt changed the back panel.
Okay.
So you'd have problems there. You could probably use the same OG
And-
interior.
Well, and that
so-
OG interior was a lot of printed accents. It was like a headrest that got added, the steering wheel that got added.
Yeah.
The Lexan bed always stayed. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens. It will get in an interior at some point.
But the biggest problem with that interior is the weight.
Oh, with the
The-
printed one, you mean?
It-
It'll be like a brick.
all of it. Just the stock one, it made that body super heavy. Because you had the thick Lexan, it was very thick Lexan. Then you had
Right.
all the screws and hardware and all the little ornamentations, all the retention pieces.
And
Like,
then
it
they,
made that body super heavy.
well, I think it was by the time the Ultra came, he had Matt Ketton there, and his big head weighs it down. And his little figure, it was that I'm that guy. It was one of the first action figures that they added to. But this was like the Ultra. This wasn't the OG.
It was designed for the Tamiya driver figure, the Wild Willies.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
With
The Tamiya.
like actually the feet fit in there. That was like the whole little body bunched up
Yeah,
with
you
the
didn't
big
have to cut
helmet.
anything.
With the big helmet.
Yeah.
Yep. That's right.
And yes, I did print this stuff for him, the V8 motors and all that stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah, they some of it will fit, some of it won't. But yeah,
All right, bud. Let's pull the ripcord and call it. We big shout out to Mike from TrailMixRC on Instagram. That's where to find him. Jeremy at EaseRC during the week and all that good stuff. We thank you. We'll see you again very soon. James Story Rice, happy birthday to you, my friend. And we will have Brian Parker back here next week in Hot Seat to talk Recon G6 in the 2026 season. So let's find us an exit strategy here.
exit
All right.
station.
Exit.
And thanks everybody for tuning in or watching later.
And watching
Appreciate
later. All right,
Really
people. We're going to